Hey there everyone, M here, and today I'm going to be looking at the new Genshin Impact Windblume Festival after I stop Puta from singing that song. Alright, I'm assuming I have to go to Mondstadt. Oh wow, Mondstadt's all... Hello, what's going on here? Okay, check the quest menu for more details, sure.
We're so carefree lately. Let's find something to do.
Oh no. We're just gonna go all around Mondstadt.
Flora, do you have anything you need help with?
Nope.
Is that because of the Windblume Festival? What is that exactly?
You two haven't heard of the Windblume Festival? The Windblume Festival is a Mondstadt tradition, a festival of love and freedom. It's a time of celebration and partying in the city.
Not gonna lie, this city does not look particularly lively at this point.
At this time of year, we offer windblooms to the great Animo Archon Barbados as a sign of reverence and love. We also give flowers to our beloved, a very important tradition. My shop is bursting with customers every windbloom. I guess it's a nice problem to have. The windbloom is the symbol of this festival, a flower that represents freedom and the spirit of the wind.
I can see why her shop would be busy, although I don't really see anybody here.
So, what does a Windblume look like?
That's a long story. I don't know why exactly, but everyone seems to choose dandelions when they want to give a gift of windblooms.
So, in other words, for the people of Mondstadt, Windblume means dandelion?
Something like that anyway. At least, that's what we believe in my family.
Incorrect.
That's not what her family believes? How would you know?
I heard everything you were saying and couldn't help, but you were talking about windblooms, yes?
It's Quinn from the fruit stall. Wanna join us?
No, I'm just here to set the record straight. Windbloom doesn't mean the dandelion, but the windwheel aster.
Greetings to you too, Quinn.
Flora, surely there must have been plenty of customers buying windwheel asters from your shop recently.
Uh-huh.
You see? We loyal windwheel aster advocates are upholding our economic duty.
Good thing they don't have the internet, otherwise there'd be some pretty nasty Twitter flame wars going on about this topic.
The
I can
windwheel
tell.
aster is both a symbol of Mondstadt and an embodiment of the windmill, representing both wind and freedom. That's what makes it the one true windbloom. Who's with me? Windwheel aster, the true windbloom.
I say we ask Venti.
Oh? Are you sure about
Oh
that?
no.
B! You're here too!
The Windblume. Isn't that the Cecilia?
Huh? Really?
Oh? So, a windbloom is a Cecilia? That's the first I've heard of.
What? Don't be ridiculous! Listen, yes, there may be some controversy over the definition of windbloom, but it is the widely held belief among the people of Mondstadt that the windbloom is the windwheel aster, not the dandelion. There's history to both flowers. You'd know if you asked around. And as for the Cecilia, give me a break.
Isn't that Venti's favorite flower?
What?
Just dropping the facts over here. No need to look at me like that.
You... Whatever. I'm not talking to you.
Huh? B? Weird. What's up with her?
You were kind of just incredibly rude, bud.
Did I say something wrong? Windbloom is as Windbloom does. What can I say?
What?
Stop arguing already!
Maybe I should go and apologize to her after closing. I don't understand why she's upset, but what I do know is that I will have to apologize regardless. That's life, I guess.
Aw, Seeing them together like that really gives me that Windblume feeling. Freedom, the Animal Archon, sweethearts.
Yeah, that sounds great and all. But none of you can even agree over what a Windblume is.
You're right, but isn't that typical of us Mondstadt folk? Well, between the delicious food, exquisite drink, and fresh flowers, Traveler, I hope you get to enjoy yourself during the festival too.
Is that Anthony in the fountain? Why is he still there? Gosh darn it.
Sounds like such a happy festival. Even if the whole Windblume thing is still a total mystery. Let's look around and see what this is all about. Tone Deaf Bard, what are you up to? What's with all the people?
Aha! You're right on time. Take a look at my students. What do you think? Not bad, eh?
Students? You mean the people anxiously scratching their heads?
What is he teaching these people?
Anxiously? Why, these people are deep in concentration, diligently searching for heartfelt rhetoric to convey their romantic affections. They're looking to learn the secrets of love, so they came to me to learn how to compose love poems. I accepted, of course, because I was only too happy to charge a tuition fee.
Of course he was. He needs to feed his alcohol addiction after all.
Soon, they'll come to me in turn and pour their hearts out, telling me about their romantic trials and tribulations. Then I'll give them suggestions based on their individual circumstances.
So where do your assistants come in?
At least, that's what I was going to do. But having seen you two suffering with nothing to do, I think I'll let you handle it instead. I'll give you a few prompts, and you can make suggestions based on them. Not as taxing as you thought, right? Now listen up. If you see me make this gesture, it means I think they should forge ahead and seize the opportunity.
Is that hands on his hips? That's the gesture? I can't really tell. I feel like he does that a lot.
But if you see me make this gesture,
Oh, okay.
it means I think they should play it safe and avoid being hasty.
Interesting.
And if I make this gesture, it means I think they should give up while they're ahead and avoid any emotional overinvestment. You got that, Traveler?
Okay. Got it.
That's decided then.
You there! Are you looking for help from the Bard? We're his assistants. Why don't you tell us what's on your mind?
Wait, isn't Albert a bard himself?
Oh, really? Oh, okay then. Here goes.
I'm thinking of the wrong person.
I'm just such a huge fan of Mondstadt's idol, Barbara Sama. You must have heard of her. She's the super cute one at the Church of Favonius.
Wait. Barbara Sama?
Of course, as a level-headed adult, I would never want to cause her any disturbance. I'm just waiting for my time slot with the Bard so I can explain the plan.
I think the bard needs to start crossing his arms right about
Take
now.
all the flowers picked by our members and turn them into a huge giant flower statue. Then, to give her a huge surprise, place it outside the rear entrance of the church. As for the love poem, we don't need any help. We're planning to do it on our own and hang it on the statue itself.
So, this giant statue.
Will be about 2 stories high.
It does indeed sound like it might cause her some disturbance.
But it's all in good faith, don't you see? When Barbara Sama catches sight of it, she'll feel the burning flames of our everlasting love.
Betty,
what do you
please,
think?
please cross your arms.
Uh-uh.
Thank you!
A level-headed adult? More like a dunder-headed infant.
Jeez, Paimon. I mean, true, but
Gifts
jeez.
have to make a lasting impression.
Not that kind of lasting impression.
Oh, it'll create a lasting impression, all right. The Knights of Favonius will have you escorted away.
Really? But...
But nothing!
Oh, Paimon.
Oh, okay. I got it.
Thank goodness.
Thanks for your suggestions, both of you. I gotta go.
He sure left in a hurry. Tone Deaf Bard, we dished out some advice, just like you said. How did we do?
You did a great job. Thank you. So, who else needs some help around here?
What are you three up to? Mind if I get in on the action?
Is that Kaya?
Kaya!
It is Kaya.
Are you also here for romantic guidance?
Does Kaya seem like the kind of dude who'd be here for romantic guidance? Does he really?
Huh? Kaya? You want to learn how to compose love poems too?
I'm not too shabby. Nevertheless, I'd like to register for the fast track classes.
How come? You're a smooth talker. Do you really need my guidance?
The real question is, are you willing to take me on as a student?
What is his angle here?
Of course! When the Mora comes knocking, who am I to keep the door closed?
Well then, I guess I'm enrolled. And as your student, may I make some reasonable
Reasonable
demands?
demands. Let's see what they are.
Ha! Paimon knew there was more to it!
Demands? Let's hear them.
As students, aside from attending class, we also need homework exercises. Surely a well-designed course would require us to put our knowledge into practice and then have our teacher correct the poems we compose.
Or to put it another way, I'm actually gonna have to work for a living.
Oh, Venti.
Is that so bad? I just think that with things like this, you should see them all the way through. More fun for everyone involved, don't you think? What do you say?
I feel like Kaya's knack for mischief is at play here.
You think?
Still, correcting homework. This is indeed a vital step. And I am curious to see the fruits of my students' labor. Congratulations, Kaya! Your demands have been accepted.
As I expected, a reasonable and down-to-earth teacher.
Hold your horses. I have a demand for you, too.
Ooh, is he about to turn the tables on him?
Cool! A coercion contest!
I will pay special attention to your homework and guarantee that you will see improvement in your studies. But as for your tuition fee, some Windblume Festival exclusive apple bloom cider should do the trick. What with you and Master Diluc being on such good terms and all, that shouldn't be a problem, should it?
Steady now. Let's not overestimate my abilities. Still, one bottle of the good stuff in exchange for your guidance. Not an opportunity to pass up.
Whoa, one bottle? Make that 3.
Oh my goodness.
Jeez, give him an inch and I'll take a mile!
Please, please, please.
Deal.
Marvelous. Grab some paper and make your way over. Professor Venti's Poetry Masterclass is now in session. My dear students, in a moment, we will gather by the terrace in front of the cathedral, where I will divulge to you my experiences and techniques in the art of poetic composition. After class, I would like every one of you to compose a love poem and hand it to me for, constructive criticism. As for your tuition fees, by all means, wait until the course is over before paying. But don't even think about vanishing.
He'll track you down.
In addition to Mora, payment in alcohol is also warmly welcomed. Traveler, I'd like you and I to collect the homework submissions together.
Does that fall under the assistant's duties? Do we get paid for this?
Think of it as an initiation into Mondstadt's traditional culture. An opportunity to immerse yourselves in the Windblume Festival. I'm going to great lengths here to make sure you're a part of the festivities. Not to mention, it would entitle you to a share of the remuneration.
Is he offering us alcohol?
Oh, sir, yes, sir!
Is Paimon enthusiastic for alcohol?
Good. In that case, when Kaya's finished with his homework, let's go and look for him at the Knights of Favonius headquarters. But for now, I've got classes to teach. Traveler, why not make the most of it and check things out in the meantime? The vendors in Mondstadt have arranged all sorts of festive activities. Don't forget to try them out.
Oh, so is this the last... Is this the end of that the quest? Okay.